Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. All right, so this is a shorter clip with Charleston White kind of going in a little bit on Cardi B, but he said something very interesting that I want people to truly absorb, because he actually says things in this clip. He's saying something that I've said a couple of different times. And maybe if you hear it from him, you'll have a better understanding. So we're going to let him rock.
Well, not let Stephon Diggs while she was pregnant with her husband baby, but a hoe will.
I think with any woman in the world, right time, right person, hoe or not.
No. A woman, most niggas don't know a hoe, and most niggas don't know a woman. Homie, some woman, I don't care what the situation is, she ain't giving her dignity up for what she feel at this moment, and she still got to be a woman tomorrow. She still got to be a woman tomorrow.
A few years ago, you told me all women were the same.
I ain't never said that. All women are designed the same by God. All women don't act the same. All women are the same. All of them emotionally respond, but all of them don't act the same. Homie, there are some women, I don't care how bad they hurt, you ain't because they hurt. I know some women, I don't care what they going through, I don't care what the man did, you not fit to lay your demon spirits on my innocent baby in my womb. And you a whoremongering man, and you've been laying with all these different women. You think I'm finna let you lay and you finna impart those spirits in my baby, and you've been sleeping with strippers who've possibly been molested? You want to put those molested spirits into my baby, where my baby draws because you lay those spirits? Come on now, you want to transfer all these spirits into me as a pregnant woman with an innocent child. Do you know how sacred it is for a woman to be pregnant? That nobody touches her? No man. That's why God made Jesus' father couldn't talk for 9 months. Because he gonna be saying, man, I ain't how she get pregnant. He couldn't even talk. That's how sacred a pregnancy is. But we don't so think a woman would do that? That's hoe. That's what a hoe would do, nigga. Not a woman.
And there you have it. Because some Charleston self-admittedly trolls. So there are times when he say things that I absolutely cannot get behind. And then there are other times that he say stuff like, boy, you spot on. This is one of the spot on times. Because you still got people out here, men specifically, that can't differentiate between a woman and a hoe. Can't do it. Don't know how women move. No matter how many times a woman tells them that's what hoes do, it's not what women do, they can't get over it. They can't fathom that there are women who actually have integrity, who actually have some type of dignity, and it ain't no right time, right place. It ain't no right amount of money. It ain't no right. It's not gonna happen because I'm not moved by the thing that a hoe would be moved by. It's some women that ain't going. It's lionesses out here is not going. So you're not gonna be able to pop up with X amount of dollars or X amount of swag or X type of car or X kind of house that's gonna get a lioness off her square. no matter what's going on, no matter what challenges she faced, what kind of hardship might be happening, what kind of, you know what I'm saying, things might be going on where, you know what I'm saying? Because people still be finding it hard to believe when I tell people at 47 years old, there has never been a situation or circumstance where I've been out of something, in need of something, wanted something, didn't have something, needed a bill to be paid, was hungry, was anything where a thought occurred to me, let me try to quote unquote go through my phone or go through or try to find some man somewhere where I can give my dignity up for a light bill, or I can give my dignity up to get something out of him. It's not happening. Too many times I hear in these spaces, me and me talking about, yeah, you know what I'm saying, your girl cool, until some man come along and he got more money than you. Stop dealing with hoes. Leave whole behavior to what hoes do. Don't be equating that to what lionesses do. Just because women have female nature doesn't mean that every woman is responding the exact same way to the exact same situation and stimuli. What are we saying? That all the women are robots? That we all do exactly the same thing and think exactly the same way and respond exactly the same way? That's ridiculous. It's like men all have male nature, but they not all responding the same way to the same thing. Just because male nature is male nature wherever you go. Female nature is female nature wherever you go. But that don't mean everybody's doing the same thing, you know what I'm saying, for the same reason, for the same, like, that doesn't even make sense. What that does is removes autonomy from people, and really it removes accountability from people. Oh, well, she just a woman and she's going to do this thing because all women respond the exact same way to the exact same thing. No. So when I tell people that a lioness is going to do what a lioness is going to do, and when I tell people that the reason why we move the way that we move has everything to do with our spiritual setup and nothing to do with all of these other motivations, this is why we do what we do. The submission don't come from the man. It don't come from his money. It don't come from his status. It don't come from how attractive he is. It don't even come from that. When a lioness is submissive to her husband, this is a spiritual situation that she's dealing with. It's not even, it has less to do with the man himself than you think. Because we have a level of accountability that's higher than him. That's the bottom line. We have a level of accountability, standard and requirements that actually go beyond what my husband wants or thinks. We have a duty that he didn't even put there. It's not the husband's standard that we trying to reach. It's the most high standard we trying to reach. That's why, you know what I'm saying, no matter what happens, even if it goes south or sour, we start turning to the Most High about it. This is why Lioness will tell you, we're not going through no phones and we're not trying to figure out all this foolishness in order to keep up problems and chaos in our relationships. This is not behavior that where we don't care how we treat it. It's just that I got bigger fish to fry. My reliance on the Most High is going to help me be all right. So he's right. If a lioness go through a situation where her marriage is breaking down for whatever reason, she's pregnant with her husband's child, she not going to get up under no man, period. She not about to do it. She got other stuff to do. She got bigger things to worry about. This pregnancy she has to consider. She's got to make sure that she's all right. So we're not in the business of playing to get back. I got to get back at this dude. I got to, you know what I'm saying, do something that I think going to hurt him. But because we're already hurt. If the situation has already gone left. A lioness is too busy trying to figure out why it went left. Or even if she knows, it's like, man, we couldn't recover it. We couldn't recover it. So the last thing she's thinking about is trying to spite a man that she probably still love, regardless of the fact that the relationship is not salvageable. That don't mean she don't love him. And another man, we know that's not the answer. Another man to do what exactly? To do what to us? To do what with us? Nothing. Nothing. Because lionesses do things like self-reflect. Well, what was going on? Because this is a bad situation that we got going on right here. This is not a good situation. So going to find the next Negro to kick it with because we trying to make spite to our ex-man or ex-husband or whoever it may be. And let me go get pregnant by the other dude. Let me go, you know what I'm saying? Let me post it online. Let me send him. Like, that's a bunch of foolishness and chaos. And we're not interested in that. That's stressful. That's stressful. Ain't no lioness trying to do all that because it's too much stress. And it's too much energy being paid to the wrong thing that's not doing nothing but stressing us out. That's where the stress coming in. We're the ones getting stressed out about it. Study trying to be somewhere, you know what I'm saying, to try to make somebody else miserable. We making ourselves miserable. And ain't nobody got time for that. Nobody has the time, the energy, nor the desire to make the messiest exit that we possibly could make. Because we feel bad, because our emotions are up, because we're, you know what I'm saying, having a problem. Too many people don't know the difference, and they don't want to know the difference between good women and bad women. This is the same rhetoric that hyenas have. When you start talking about good men, you know what I'm saying, they start bringing up what these male with these hyenas is out here doing. Ain't nobody talking about them, no. But ain't nobody talking about them. They get to talking about men that cheating on you and abusing you, beating you, and knocking your head between the washer and dry. We're not talking about them. When we're talking about healthy relationships and how real men move and how lions move, we ain't talking about all that other stuff. Leave that stuff over in the boneyard. If you're only accustomed to what the boneyard do, then stay over there. Don't even participate in conversations where we're talking about lions and lionesses because you don't understand how those people move. Those people, lions and lionesses, have different motivations. And 9 times out of 10, almost 10 times out of 10, that motivation is the Most High and our spiritual foundations. Because like Charleston said in this clip, gotta be a woman tomorrow. Gotta be a lioness tomorrow. You gotta wake up and look at yourself in the mirror tomorrow. So all that foolishness you did in the moment, call yourself, you know what I'm saying, you feeling some type of way, so you finna go out here and do blah, 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 blah. Ain't nobody got time for that, because the next day, if you blessed to wake up the next day, now you gotta remember what you did. You gotta remember that. You gotta recall that. And that's not doing nothing but making you feel even worse than maybe what you was feeling to begin with. Lions are the same way. He got to be a man tomorrow. So you don't come up off your moral compass. You don't come up off your integrity. You don't come up off your dignity. You don't come up off of how you have identified yourself and how you view yourself to do some foolishness that you know is crazy. And then you got to face yourself the next day, or you got to face other people that might have been affected by what you did or what you said or how you moved. Now you got to give an account to somebody or whatever, because you don't just do stuff in a vacuum. Ain't nobody got time for that. There is a difference. Lions and lionesses are not hyenas at all. The only thing that we share is our nature. Men share male nature. Women share female nature. And that's pretty much about it. The rest of the stuff, the rest of the way that we see the world and how we see ourselves in it and how we move in it, totally different. Because if you think for a minute that Cardi B's motivation is the most high, I don't know what you smoking, but I don't want none of it. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host of The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.